Welcome to Crimson Guitars, welcome to a mini-tutorial of sorts, and just a little bit of an advert. This guitar it's the first kit guitar that we've made in this current batch of the renewed and rebuilt and fantastic ones that's actually been made. And the video series, it featured in a little advert we did that I really had a blast doing last week, and that video is still going. But in the filming of that, I built the entire guitar over 2 days, put it together, and did all sorts of things, but haven't done the logo yet. So this mini-tutorial is about taking this fantastic little piece of, there you go, patinated copper, and I'm going to create a logo out of it. Now, this is not a Crimson guitar, this is a Crimson kit guitar, and as such I can't put any of the Crimson logos on it. So I'm going to put my own logo on it, which is a sort of a stylized B and C sigil type thing. And it almost feels like I'm starting my own guitar company. Deja vu. So anyway, I'm going to make this logo and put it on. Now, while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk, and I might as well announce, if you are watching this relatively close to the time when it goes out, that you will run a chance of winning this instrument for your very own. And well, click the links below. Essentially, the original advert that we made, I hate calling things adverts, but it was what it was. If you go and share that video, and there are links in the description below as to how to do that, but if you share that video on your Facebook and share things like that, and or join our Patreon, you are entered into competitions to win the guitar. And I'm not entirely sure how it's all going to run, because there are many different ways, but if it goes according to how I've suggested, it will be a case of, if you are a Patreon supporter, or if you join Patreon by the time the competition is finished, then you will be entered into the competition to win. Depending on the level within the Patreon, you get different numbers of entries, but the same goes for every time you share on Facebook, or if you share on Facebook, you get entered into the competition. If you share on Twitter, the same thing, so that's 2 entries, etc, etc, etc. Anyway, back to the good stuff. This logo is sort of, it's not normally done in this fashion. So I'm also designing as we go. I'm not sure if you can see. Okay, here we go. So it's a very rough, it's fairly large as well. I've gone for, it's got the B and it's got the C. I normally do the C in a different, so you've got the B and then the C cutting through it, but in order to do this in one piece, it's this sort of works a bit better. It's also fairly thick, which means that I'm going to be able to chop it out and then pin it. We'll see how that goes. I think I prefer, yeah, without those. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll fit in there somewhere. Okay, so the time has come. I have the design roughly done, and I'm going to chop it out. And I'm keeping my saw perpendicular to the work. Really is actually feeling maybe... See, this is the problem. I keep on changing my mind. I am just wondering about maybe having it a little bit more delicate. Yeah. Oh, I nearly lost it there. So that's much... It's a little bit more delicate. And delicate is good. Do you know what? I'm still not happy with this. Yeah, no, I'm not happy with that. That's not how it normally... Yeah. Now, I am going to do this in a slightly more complicated fashion because it's important. If I'm starting a guitar company, it's important to get the logo right from the very beginning, isn't it? Really. So let's get rid of that. I am not starting another guitar company. Crikey. Unless I am, and that statement comes to bite me, and it comes back to bite me in the arse in like 10 years or something. Okay. Now we chop it out. So I'm going to go for the outline first. Okay, outline is, the outline at least is roughly done. And before I make it even more delicate, I'm going to just file and make sure they're straight where I want them to be straight. I messed up on that one area and didn't quite follow the line properly. Also, because this is not going to be inlaid, is going to be pinned somehow to the front of the headstock, the edges need to be relatively clean and tidy. Almost there. There we go. Okay, I need to drill a couple of holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes to be precise, and then the work truly begins. Where is my drill? Hey, there we go. Never leave a small drill bit in a hand drill. Always put them away. You will knock the drill over and snap the drill bit and cry. Okay. You will all recognize this process. This is basically the first half of making an inlay. Marquetry. Pretty close to marquetry, actually. Okay, there we go. That took That took a lot longer than I was expecting because I thought I'd simplified the design enough that I liked it, but I didn't like it, so there we go. There is some more filing to do to bring it into something that looks a little bit more pleasing, shall we say. There you go. What's that to make? Okay. So, the moment of truth. Peel the masking tape off, which is a little bit more difficult than it should be. It wasn't that difficult until I said that, of course. So, there we go. We have a little logo. You can't really see. Oh no, you can't see because it fell over and disappeared. There we go. A logo. Okay, now to fit it to a guitar. So that can go there. I was hoping, though, yeah. Okay. Let's just see. Yeah. Teddy headstocks really are rather titsy, aren't they? There we go. Okay. I can glue it on, or I can try and pin it on. Found them. I have found my copper pins. Now, because I made this a little bit thinner than I'd hoped, or at least a bit more delicate, the issue is I don't really have any large areas where I can pin. I'm going to put one in at each end, I think. There and there. So I'm going to have to drill some holes and go from there. I do prefer inlays. This is a relatively quick alternative though. 2 mil, I assume. No, it's going to have to be one in the middle. That section there just isn't big enough. There we go. Stay where you are. Oi. one at a time then. Spot on. Okay. Get in there. Excellent. I'm really happy. It hasn't fallen apart. So there we have, it's not a particularly visible logo, which kind of defeats the object, but a guitar without a logo on is not really a guitar in my books, not yet. So here we go. I'm really happy with this. It was a kit guitar, and it is now a fully functioning, if I say so myself, rather attractive instrument. So, well, thank you very much for watching. I'm assuming that this video included a hell of a lot of speeding up and avoiding the long, boring process of actually cutting these things out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very, very much. Click like and subscribe. Please consider supporting our Patreon, because that keeps these videos coming emphatically. Anyway, it's besides the point. The most important thing is that you will be able to win and own and hopefully love this guitar through several very easy processes. Check out the links in the description below, and basically share the hell out of the original video with as many people as you possibly can, and yeah, we would greatly appreciate that. I will see you soon. It's now it's now 4:30, and I have been talking to camera for about 5 or 6 working hours. I'm a little bit knackered now. So there we go. You're awesome. I'm completely awesome. Or not. I can't. I'm really happy. I'll see you soon. Can you tell I'm tired now?